Oh, I thought Campbellsville played very well, played very hard. Really were scrappy. There was nothing really I was too proud about with our teams. There's not a whole lot, you know, that I thought we did particularly well at all. So it's a good opportunity for this game for us to watch some film and learn a lot of situations we can learn from. So that's a big positive.
The guy said maybe it was a good thing to get a game like this out of the way.
If you've got to have one.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's always good opportunities when you can learn. That's why you play these, and there was a lot to learn from. It's interesting. Our first 2 weeks of practice were phenomenal, really, really good. The last week has not been very good. We played today like we've been practicing, so there'll be a lot that we can learn from. And I don't think there's any question we will learn from it. Again, there's a lot of areas that we just didn't do very well in today.
Is that typical that you go through highs and lows before a season, or?
Oh, you can do that, no question. When especially with a veteran team, in games like this and that, they kind of know you're supposed to win the game, and they know those things a little bit. So yeah, I've been through it before with teams. Some of my better teams actually have done this, but there's still no excuse. It's still the challenge is that what our guys got to understand. They're not going to sneak up on anybody. There's no, we snuck up on some people last year. There's no sneaking up on anybody at this point. So you better come ready to play because everybody's out to prove something against you. Your effort, it better be there for you. It better be there for you for maybe games you don't shoot the ball well, but we turn the ball over way too much, just very casual. But good opportunities to learn. Very good opportunity to learn.
Seemed to be quite a bit better team than the one you faced.
Yeah, they played a whole lot better. No question. They played well. I like their basketball team. They got some quick guards, and I think we were a little hesitant to guard at times. We kind of played Olay defense and afraid to foul. So that was good to get in front of the refs a little bit in a game situation to understand it. We got to play a little bit more aggressive defense and better one-on-one defense. We didn't rebound the ball well, turn the ball over too much. So all areas that we can focus on to get better.
Anything that you did like?
No. Not really. I think we shot free throws fairly well and went 39 times to the free throw line. I guess that's a positive, but not really. I mean, if there was, I'd tell you. I'm not, not upset. We just didn't do a whole lot real well. So.
LB didn't play the first half. Reason for that?
Just disciplinary reasons.
From a coaching perspective, did it seem different? There were 50 fouls and 63 free throws. Did it feel different?
No, it didn't. It didn't seem like it distracted. I don't know about from your guys' standpoint. I was talking to John a little bit about it from our standpoint. I didn't see that it was a major distraction or it I don't know, did it to you guys? I don't know. It didn't seem a whole lot slower. There was some calls that they called pretty quick, I think the biggest thing I was trying to get a feel for, and even the referees, we were joking about it out there, they're trying to figure it out. There's some things they let go that I'm thinking, I thought that is for sure a foul. and then there's, and we're all kind of just, hey, we're all figuring it out. But I didn't think it played a role in the game of distraction or a totally different feel. Yes, there was more free throws, but I think maybe because I was expecting it. That, but I didn't think it was. I didn't think once we got into the bonus, I didn't think we attacked enough. I thought we were, not like we've been working on some things that we're trying to hopefully use to our advantage with the new rules. We got in the bonus fairly quick. I know in the first half we got in there very quick, and I thought Brian Williams did a good job attacking, and Stevie Clark did at times, but I didn't think anybody else did a great job of taking advantage of getting a team in the bonus so early.
I know you answered John's question with not much or
Mm-hmm.
as far as things you like, but has Stevie Clark been as excited, energized about playing defense from the get-go as he seemed to be out there today? He seemed to be really into the defensive end of it, which I don't think of, when I think of Stevie Clark, I think of shooting
Yeah.
from midcourt.
No, he can be. You know, when you're as quick as he is, has quick feet. He understands the game really, really well. He really understands the game. I've been impressed by that. He has the ability to play very good defense, and he has. Sometimes he gambles too much, and he gets beat off the dribble. We've got to just get him to keep his man in front of him a little bit more. But overall, yeah, he has the ability to play good defense. Got to just get a little more disciplined with him. No, he's been pretty good with it, actually. But no, you're right. When a guy comes out of high school scoring 40 points a game, probably wasn't asked to play a whole lot of defense. And he's been able to adjust fairly well just because he understands the game. He really does have a great understanding of the game.
Appears that it's going to be very important to be a good free throw shooting team. If what we anticipate this calls tonight.
Mhm.
You feel like you have that?
I do from this point, from what we've seen through exhibition, or inter-squad scrimmages, exhibition so far. I think we've shot the ball very, very well from the free throw line. Now, I've always said being a good free throw shooting team is all about who goes to the free throw line. I mean, but I think most of all, overall, we actually have pretty decent foul shooters. Where you start not becoming a good foul shooting team is when you have one guy who gets fouled a lot of times a big man who can't make free throws, and they kill your percentages. Right now I don't see we have one guy that I say really struggles from the foul line. So I think consistently we should be able to shoot free throws pretty well, and we have to this point shot them really well.
Are you closer to 8-9 and finding 8-9?
No. Stevie, I think, has gotten in there a little bit. Still trying to figure out the other ones a little bit. We kind of experimented a little bit, but that's still a very important focal point for us right now. Very important. I addressed that with the team a little bit in the locker room a while ago, as well as some other things. But we need some other guys. We need some guys stepping up. And I told them, hey, next exhibition game, I'm going to tighten it up probably a little bit. I'm planned on playing everybody today. Probably planned on playing some of the guys a little bit more than I actually got to. But as we move on into the season, you're going to guys are going to get what they deserve as far as playing time. If you don't know what we're doing and plays and different things like that, it's going to be tough to get in the game at this point. It's going to be really tough. So we're going to start tightening it up a little bit for guys who are playing, and hopefully get into a little bit better flow than we were tonight. Flow, we were just way too many spurts. But I was subbing pretty freely, and wasn't overly concerned about the score, but I just still doesn't matter who's playing or who plays how many minutes. I didn't like our execution and our carelessness with the ball, and I didn't think we played as hard as we need to.
Was that a regular season post-game experience? Because those two guys came in there that didn't have any smiles on their faces.
They shouldn't have. We had a good talk. It was productive, hopefully.
Everybody good?
Thanks.